Last night, I was watching that film from the 1960s. Oh, it's an amazing film. You must have seen it. It used to come on at Christmas time. No, not talking about Mary Poppins or Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Not those. No, no, no. I'm talking about the film The Battle of Britain. Oh, what a classic that was. You know, we had the plucky allies, the Brits, the English, the Welsh, the Scottish. We had overseas people, the Polish. They were all helping out, running, scrambling to their Spitfires and Hurricanes, taking to the air to fend off the old Nazis, the Messerschmitts and the Heinkels and the bombers and all of that, the Junkers, and they would be flying up there, and oh, it was a terrific film with a star-studded cast, absolutely brilliant, flying their wonderful airplanes with the Ron Goodwin theme playing in the background. Bam, ba ba bam, ba 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 bam, ba 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 bam. Do you know that one? Da 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 da. Oh, fantastic! Love it. Very patriotic. Gets the blood going in, and it's lovely to see those Spitfires and those Hurricanes dodging about, doing the loop, and all those wonderful things, shooting down the enemy. It's strange that, because also yesterday somebody sent me a link to a recruiting advert for the RAF. Yeah, because that was the RAF, wasn't it? The old Spitfires doing their thing, fighter command under the handle of, under the guidance, and he was very much criticised, but he got us through it. Air Chief Marshal Hugh Dowding. What an amazing man he was to help us. And I wonder if he would be turning in his grave now, because this recruiting video that somebody sent me, it's a bit bizarre, really. I mean, it had the same urgency of all that last minute thing where people are residing around doing their own thing, and then suddenly the bell goes and they've got to run to their aircraft, only they weren't Spitfires or Hurricanes in this particular case. They were far more sophisticated, some weird sort of type of jet like that, incredibly fast, and you know, had the sort of pace of the urgency. It didn't have the Ron Goodwin theme, or even Sir Walter, whatever his name was, who did the other theme that was part of it, whose name escapes me at the moment. But brilliant stuff. But the advert still had that urgency as the aircraft are going out to sort of help and protect us. Only it turns out that instead of protecting us from any specific enemy as such, you know, not earthbound enemy, these RAF pilots who'd been scrambled at the very last minute were going to prevent a satellite in space from being bashed by a bit of debris floating in space. Oh, we've got to protect the satellite, my goodness. And so they fly up into space. And now I'm not sure that the jet engines that they were using, it's not the Apollo mission, you know, it's not like Neil Armstrong rushing into the Apollo to get up there into outer space to sort of protect it. It wasn't really kind of Space 1999 or UFO. Do you remember that series, the Jerry Anderson series with the Angels and their interceptors? Now, this was the RAF going into space to get rid of a bit of debris and protecting the satellite, which was quite amusing. They managed to protect the satellite. It's a shame, really, because actually I would like to have seen some of these satellites that have been shoved up in space that are actually surveilling us and noting down everything that we do, and helping with potentially that sort of mesh of electronics around the planet, which will probably be radiating rather a lot and causing all sorts of problems. I'd rather see them disappear, but that's just a personal thing. You know, it's like I like a bit of freedom, really, where people don't know what I'm up to. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The point was, the RAF are now saying, this is their claim, that they are there to protect space. Space. The final frontier. The voyages, the 5-year voyages to go boldly into, I've got it all wrong, I have to remember it, our 5-year mission to go into space, to seek out new civilizations, to boldly go where no man, all that nonsense. The RAF, the RAF, the Royal Air Force, for Britain, for England, you know, they're going to save space. Of course, this isn't really what it's about. I mean, you have to be a bit dim these days now not to see through all of this nonsense, don't you? And you're not dim, I'm not dim, unless we've just been, I don't know, brainwashed. But this is all that sort of thing. We're protecting space around the Earth because there might be, there could be, there probably will be an alien invasion. Really? An alien invasion? Yes, we've seen, there's these whistleblowers at the moment. They're giving evidence in Congress in America. They're all sitting there very seriously. These whatever they are, pilots and group captain so and so. Yeah, yes, definitely saw a strange cylindrical object going past my window at 32,000 million miles an hour. There were no ripples, there was no air disturbance, but definitely an alien. We don't have this technology. And all of this, it's all now creeping out, and lots of YouTube videos are out there going, whistleblower this, oh my goodness, we've captured an alien, we did an autopsy on it. Little bits of video coming out. I reported on one from the 1990s, some puppet that looked like a thing. Oh no, you can't say that because people get a bit upset if you say it's not real. But of course, if there were really aliens and they'd been around for ages and they'd been surveilling us and all of this, I think if they were actually there to destroy us, they would have done it by now. Why wait? Why wait until our technology is a little bit better? So that we might have a chance at defending us. Why not come during the 1940s when all we had was Spitfires and Hurricanes, beautiful and wonderful aircraft as they are. And behind me, you can't quite see it, but that is a picture of a Spitfire behind me. Why not wait if you were going to attack us to do it then? Because if you've got the ability to go across the vast gulf of space and come round and maybe do crop circles, who knows, and put these little messages in the crop during the autumn when we're about to harvest them and go, oh, who could possibly have done that? Must have been alien. If you were intent to destroy us, I think they would have done it by now. They wouldn't be waiting for us to have nuclear technology, super fast jets and all that, which probably are useless against them anyway. But why would you wait till now when, I don't know, it just seems like it's just one more of these things to put up against us. One more of these things that we have, like the digital IDs, the CBDCs, the net zero nonsense. Why would you make out that the aliens are coming? Oh, maybe this is just part of the narrative. Maybe there are that group of people who want to take over the world and have one world government. They're not aliens, they're just psychopaths. They're those people who have some sort of, I don't know, some satanic rituals with children, probably. The paedophiles out there who have to suck out the blood and do whatever nasty things they do. I don't think that this is really the aliens. I'd rather go back to sitting a good old plucky story based on truth of the Battle of Britain than believe that we're having an invasion, bum, ba ba bum, ba 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 bum, of UFOs. Of course, it will look like that. Project Bluebeam's been on the cards for some time. And maybe they'll no longer use the hologram technology. Maybe they'll do some special new technology, which they've just not told us about, and fly these things around us. And we'll, if we're stupid enough, we'll believe that we're being invaded. Yeah. And that's when martial law comes out and we'll all get corralled into special little complexes and away from the countryside and away from everything else, and we'll be kept in fear. I can't help feeling that's the mission behind it all. Do you?